When you do a digital printing on canvas, it's really the closest you can get to the original. Usually when you get a print, it's usually on paper and you have to frame it up, put it under glass and all that kind of thing. This is just ready to hang on the wall. Now, it's not necessary that you put on the embellishment, but what I like to do is put in the embellishment, because this is a top quality print job on this, and it could just stand on its own. But I like to put the embellishment on there to make it a one-of-a-kind item. There's just these certain splatters that's going to happen inside of it that are only on this particular one. And we do very low numbers, really nothing over 50 images. Hello, this is a little demonstration on Giclee printing. What this is it's really a digital image that's been sent to the printer and printed out on canvas instead of paper. And what we do is we actually build a stretcher frame, just like the original, and then I stretch them. I hand stretch each one of them and put it back on a stretcher frame. And if you notice this has no texture inside of it. It's just really a flat digital image inside of there. And what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be embellishing it. What embellishing means is I'm just really going to recreate the whole canvas again and put the texture back on it. If you look at this this is the original painting, and if you look up close inside of here, you can feel all the texture and see the emotion inside of there. That's what I'm going to do, is put that same kind of texture and emotion back into the canvas that you see behind me here and make it one of a kind original as well. So what I'm doing now is I'm just pulling out a palette just like a normal show painting, and I'm just putting it out there and get familiar with the colors before I start it up. Just squirting them out. Putting all the darks on one side, and all the lights on the other side, and then I'm just going to mix it up as I go along. So if you notice inside of here, when you go up into the top, you can see it's kind of just this flat color inside of there. So now we're getting the richness of actual paint being on the canvas itself, and I'm just, I'm mixing the blues and the purples right on the canvas as we go. Just a lot like the original painting was done. So right now I'm just putting in with a tiny brush, just trying to put in some of the highlights inside of there, some of the white highlights. And if you look real close inside of here, you can start to see that there's a lot of splatter and a lot of texture to the painting now that there wasn't before, and it makes it all one of a kind. Okay, I just finished the embellishment right before you. I put an example of this one is embellished, and there's a natural effect to the splatter, and right next to it you can see there's a Giclee that hasn't been embellished. You can just see the flat texture inside it. Still, the color quality is fantastic. It's just a different way to do it. This is embellished, and this is non-embellished.